Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion and Dorian forecast discussion for September 11th, for September 7th to the 19th. Here's the current position of Dorian as of 5 p.m. It is located at 30.6 north, 79.8 west. Maximum sustained winds are still 110 miles per hour, category 2. And movement is towards the north-northwest at 8. And there could be a possible landfall anywhere. Here we have hurricane watches and everything here in the red. And then here to the north, we have across Virginia, so forth, tropical storm warnings. And you can see now that the models have been pretty consistent in bringing this thing northeastward off the East Coast, but we're not out of the woods because it still be still forecasting tropical storm conditions all the way up along the East Coast. It's supposed to be the closest proximity to parts of, like, say, New Jersey and points north would be about 200 miles an average off the coast. So this thing has to be still carefully watched over the next couple of days. Okay, here's this blue is the tropical storm force winds, and here's the hurricane winds. And we're going to take a look at the satellite image. Okay, first the radar image. You can see the eye very well. This is the radar image showing the core of the clear, and here is like clear skies. And out here is the heavy rain and strong winds. Now keep in mind that the strongest part of the hurricane is in the north and northeastern side, and is to the west elsewhere. That's how it usually goes with hurricanes. Okay, and you can see the rain now is spreading here along the coast. We're going to take a look at the satellite image now. This is the geostationary. Here's the eye. You can see very well. Here's spiraling bands, and you can see what I'm saying. This is why the north and northeast side is usually the worst, because as you get the circulation, it gets tighter. This is where the strong winds are, the strongest winds and the heavy rain. And you can see the overshooting tops. These are the thunderstorms here, the bright white, kind of bubbly looking things on top here. Those are the heaviest convection bands. Clouds now spreading all the way up to Virginia, Maryland area. So we're still not out of the woods. Going to take a look at the forecast maps. This is the GFS. Here's Dorian right down here. You can see it starts bringing up. Now Hurricane Dorian is forecast to move parallel or off the southeast coast the next couple of days. And Dorian will likely bring high winds, heavy rain, especially to the Carolina coast. And now it's moving steadily north-northwestward, just off the Florida Peninsula. As Dorian moves closer to the eastern U.S. trough over the eastern U.S., you can see in this model here, this here, the area in blue, this trough, it'll pull it steadily north-northeastward, hopefully. And we have this will bring the core of the hurricane very close to the coast of North Carolina and South Carolina on Thursday into Friday, and expect squally showers and a few thunderstorms associated with the outer bands of Dorian, and they will spread northward up the coast of northeast Florida into Georgia through tonight. Some of these squalls will be accompanied by heavy downpours, even isolated tornadoes. So we'll go back and looking at this, looking at the maps here. This is GFS. You can see it's very close. And then it goes steadily northeast. Now look, this GFS keeps it mostly offshore. Now we'll look at the European. This is the European model, very close. And then the European brings the rain up to points north and then steadily out to sea. Okay, and now elsewhere we're going to look at the pattern now for September 7th to the 11th. That's all about Dorian. We'll have a trough here over the northwest and also over the northeast, eastern Canada. We have a ridge here. Models of good agreement. Take a look at the models, various intensities, but it still forecasts the same overall pattern. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for parts of the west, and I'm forecasting anomalies of of 2 to 6 degrees below normal, and then above normal temperatures here, forecast anomalies at 2 to 6 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Forecast of probability is 35 to 40%. Below normal precipitation here. Forecast occurrence of a probability of occurrence is 35%. Now look at the period for September 15th to 19th. Now we're going to look here. The GFS still keeps the American model, keeps the trough here in the west, ridge in the east. But if we look at the rest of the model as far as the European model has, and the NAEFS, that's the North American Ensembles forecast, has a zone of flow across the northern U.S. near to above normal heights across much of the nation. I think that's going to be the pattern. So for this forecast period, forecasting above normal temperatures for a large area of the nation. And I'm going to be conservative at this point because some of the models were forecasting anomalies at 10 to 12 degrees above normal. I'm going to go now with at least 4 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is about 35 to 40%. Below normal precipitation is forecast here, with the forecast probability of occurrence is 35%. And we're going to go back, look at Dorian. This is the current position as of 5, 30.6 north, 79.8 west, maximum sustained winds of 110 miles per hour. It's a CAC 2, and movement is towards the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour. And we'll go back and we'll look at the radar. And then we'll look at the satellite picture again. So that's it for now. Have a good day. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather. And that's it for today.